Hey friends, how are you guys doing today? I hope you're doing so well. And thank you for coming back today for another thrifting video. Today I'm taking you into the thrift store with me. And so we're going to be on the hunt for good pieces to resell online for a great profit. I actually brought my entire camera setup with me today, as well as my microphone. Realized I didn't put my battery in my camera. Then I brought my GoPro as a backup. My GoPro's battery's dead, so we're gonna do our best to film a really great video for you guys today. Even if things are not going my way, I'm still taking you in there with me, and we're gonna see what we can find. I have a great feeling about this thrift store, so let's see if we can find any goodies today. So I walked in and immediately went to the new rack. That is my best tip for going thrifting. If there is a rack that they are just putting out, that is where you should be right away. So I'm going through this rack, and as you saw, there's quite a few Nike pieces, but my Nike pieces at my store always get marked up to $9.99, even for just like a t-shirt, and so definitely had to pass on those. But then I definitely found some other pieces on this rack that could do pretty well, and you'll see a few of them here in a second. But as you'll see too, I'm looking at this new rack to figure out what the color of the day was. What color were they putting out that was brand new, which was going to be put out throughout the store, and then I could go and look at that color, which was yellow, throughout the store and know that those pieces were newer than everything else. So I normally love Madewell, at least for myself, but this is just a kind of a more plain white shirt. If I'm gonna pick up something from Madewell nowadays, it's gonna be jeans, a jacket, something a little bit bigger, more substantial. It looks like the color of the day is yellow, so we're gonna be on the hunt here in the yellow section. So I really like this piece. Marine layer, you can barely see it there, but right there is a big issue. It's well worn, that's for sure, but it's only $5. So then, at least at this Goodwill that I decided to go to today, the shoes are up on top of the clothing racks, and that's the case for a lot of Goodwills in my area. There's not a shoe section. They just put them on top of the racks. I guess it's a space-saving kind of a hack, but these boots that I'm holding up, if you couldn't tell, were from Donald J. Pliner, and I really like selling Donald Pliner, especially like a boot or something that's a little bit more substantial. It usually tends to do pretty well for me, but you'll see me looking at every single pair of shoes up there on that rack, and a lot of times I'm going to just feel even the toes. Sometimes I can tell with just looking that they're not leather, but sometimes I have to touch them, but that's another great tip to find quality. So I found a new rack, and here's a little Lafayette 148 piece. It's a linen blend that's going into the cart. I also found some Talbots blazers on this rack. I found one that was wool, so that one's in the cart too. I'm gonna look that one up, make sure it's worth getting. But there's some other people around, so I got a little nervous. But now they're gone, so I'm gonna film while I'm over here. I feel like that's Y2K and cute. Just some Target, some Walmart, and Taylor. Those are actually cute. The style is good. $5.99. What size? You get large. I don't love picking up Taylor, but those actually look really cute. These are not your daughter's jeans. The florals, no. $10 for a pair of, looks like Air Jordan sweatpants. I don't know, those could be worth it. Uniqlo size large pants. Now, this is a cool vintage Mickey Mouse shirt. It says Mickey and then Robinson across the front. There's a little hole in the bottom, but I was thinking about cropping it. It's $2.99. I literally have been looking for one of these. Oh, this is called a barrister bookcase. I mean, I've only been through this much denim, and I have found like 6 pairs of Madewell skinny jeans, which don't always do the best for me. But then I was excited about these because these are the slim demi boot, which are a good style from Madewell. These have a giant hole right in the crotch, but that's the kind of style I'm looking for. But maybe we'll get lucky. I guess here's a pair of Good American. They are a size 0 though, and they look a little old. Oof. For $7.99. Oh, that's a toughie, but I don't think I'm gonna get them. Here's Rag & Bone. I don't always pick up their pants extra small. $7.99. Pull-on style skinny jean. I don't think those are gonna do well either, so I'm gonna leave those behind. So I got excited because I found this pair of jeans. It's hard to see the brand on the front, but these are G-Star Raw, which for jeans would do well. These are the Kate Boyfriend style, but if you can tell, I don't know if you're gonna be able to tell, they're really short. They have a 27 or 28 inch inseam, so they look like almost basically cropped. So I really don't think that they're gonna probably be worth picking up. But if these were in any other style, I would probably grab them and they could probably sell for around $50. I'm just worried about, they're so short. They look like capris. So I think I'm gonna leave those behind. Now, this is an example of something I have to decide. Do I wanna put in the work to clean these? Look how dirty they are. Oh, but the potential, they're so cute. Oh my gosh, those are adorable. I love them, size 8. Vintage Kenneth Cole, New York. Made in Spain. Oh my word, they're beautiful. It feels like silk though. I don't know if I can get that off. Look at the little ties into bows. I don't know, I might have to try it. So this is a prime example of why, even when you can't see a tag, you should always look at the little button here to make sure it's nothing before you move on. So I would have missed this little helmet wing. It doesn't even have a tag on the back here. I bet it's on the inside where I can't see it. For $7.99, helmet wing. Oh my gosh, here we go. So while I was here, a new rack just got reeled out of shoes and I had to move fast. This first pair I grabbed as quickly as I could was a P448, which those shoes can do pretty well. You'll see a pair of Shelley's London shoes right there. And then this is the shock of my life. A pair of Jimmy Choo's for $6.99, followed by a pair of Manolo Blahniks for $6.99. Like, what? Shut up. I'm dead. I'm on the ground. I was looking at these little UGG boots, UGG shoes, I should say. And then I was like, oh, I wonder what that is. Oh my gosh. $5.99. Holy cow. Let's put those Paul Green shoes in place a little safer. Put it in the cart. Give it a little pat for safety. Oh my word. This amazing Laundry by Shelley Single 100% silk. Vintage Y2K flapper print. Flapper dress. This is absolutely incredible. Oh my word, with a little ruffle sleeve. Oh, that is such a good find. Oh my word, somebody is gonna eat this up. Holy cow. And then I was just kind of strolling by this section and saw these glasses and they caught my eye. They look like something I would personally love. And then shut the front door when I do a reverse image search. There are 7 of them here. We'll talk about those later. Guys, we did it. It fits in the car. It's gonna be a little hard to drive home, but we're gonna go slow. We're gonna go on back roads. Here we go. But I'll show you guys everything I got when we get home. Okay, so I know I sort of specialize in crazy thrift hauls, but holy cow, I feel like this one has topped everything I've ever done before. This has literally taken the cake. I don't know any other time. I have never. There is no other time to compare it to. I've never walked into a Goodwill and found a pair of Jimmy Choo's and a pair of Manolo Blahniks all at once. And then that's like not even it. Like there's so much here that's so good. And I feel so blessed. Like I am so in awe. I feel so incredibly excited about all of this. Like if I didn't have the joy and the excitement about finding things, like I feel like I wouldn't be as much fun to watch. This is what you guys come for, right? Like I love thrifting and I love finding good things. So let's show you them, So I got a lot of good footage while I was in the thrift store. My phone did die, but we made it through quite a bit. But y'all, I was in awe. I was waiting around for a new shoe rack to come out, and lo and behold, it came out at just the right time before I had to leave. And that new shoe rack is the place where I found this pair of Manolo Blahnik little heels. These are made in Italy, size 39 EU. They have a short little heel. I'd say probably about 1.5 inches to 2 inches, a pointed toe, and they are a really nice like dark navy patent leather heel. Shut up, right? And these were $6.99. $7 for Manolo Blahniks? Like, I'm so excited. So this was the find. Like, the Jimmy Choos are also amazing, but I found Jimmy Choos at a garage sale, so at least I've found that brand before. This was a first for me. I'm so excited. So these, I was looking up comps, and I feel like these actually have a better potential of selling well, more so than even the Jimmy Choos. So I think I can probably get her close to $100 for these. They are beautiful. And I know that I often find other things that I sell for around $100 that aren't designer. So you don't have to find a designer piece to make your thrift trip worth it. But these were just, you know, something like a little thrift. I should make maybe a thrift trip bucket list and like start crossing off brands that I hope to find someday. That'd be really fun. But this is a really fun piece. So very excited about those. Right next to them was this pair of Jimmy Choo's. And these are also in the same size too. So the same person donated a pair of Manolo Blahniks as well as a pair of Jimmy Choo shoes at the same time. Like, the amount of money people have is shocking to me at times. Or I guess just like the ability to just give it away. And I mean, I'm happy that they do. But these Jimmy Choos are also in a size 39, made in Italy. Jimmy Choo, London is what the bottom looks like. I'm gonna have to probably try to get off the Sharpies on these. Usually, I get this question quite often about how I get the Sharpies off of shoes. Honestly, usually I just leave them on. I feel like people, when you're walking, nobody sees the bottom of your shoes unless it's a very expensive shoe or like a Louboutin. Like, I'm not gonna care about the bottom of the shoe that much. And I find that it doesn't really affect if they sell or not for me. So I just usually leave the Sharpie on. But for a pair of Jimmy Choos and a pair of Manolo Blahniks, I think I'm gonna try to get the Sharpies off. So any suggestions would be very, you know, appreciated on my part. While we're at it, let's look at some of the other shoes I found on that new shoe rack as it came out, because there were so many things. I was overwhelmed by how many amazing shoes were on that shoe rack. Like, the shoes just didn't stop. The shoes just couldn't quit. And I really could have probably bought like $200 worth of shoes. Instead, I bought $175 worth of items, 30 pieces here. All of them are exciting. So another pair of shoes that was on the new shoe rack was this pair of Adidas little pair of campus shoes. That's the style on the side there. They're blue and white. The blue is a nice little suede. These were $10.99, which is kind of expensive, but I do feel like shoes across the board are just going up in price. And so these ones were in good shape. I believe they're a men's size 10. Yep, men's size 10. I thought they were really cute, and I think I can sell them for around 50 bucks. So definitely worth it. And then I'm very excited about these. These are a pair of Adidas Gazelles, which are in this lovely green suede with this kind of orangey red accent color. And I'm really proud of myself for finding these because these are actually in a women's size 10. And my sister has been wanting a pair of Gazelles, and this is her perfect size. So I feel very accomplished. She wanted a green pair. I got these for $9.99. What an amazing deal. And she wanted to buy these for like, I think they're $100 new. I got her a sweet deal on those on the new rack. Very pleased with that. And then I believe this was the other pair of shoes that I got off of the same rack. And these, my friends, I don't know if you will know this brand. I've only found it a few times, but this is another really expensive brand, and that is P448. So this is a pair of like calf hair, zebra print, high top sneakers. And then you can see the P448 logo is up on the tongue here. So we've got sparkles going on. These bad boys should resell. I am hoping for somewhere between $50 and $100. Comps are all over the place. I have two pairs because I found one pair on the new rack, and I forget which pair I found where, but I have both pairs, and I believe they're a very similar size too. So these ones are silver and gold and bronze, like really interesting. This one has the P448 on the back of the shoe as well as on the tongue. But these ones are in a size 38 European, and these ones are in a size 37 European. So 37 and 38, they're somewhere around a size 8. I'm so bad at the European sizes. I should just take the time to memorize it. But aren't these shoes just like hitting? And that's not even all of them. There's so many other ones. Let's do some clothing. So like, it's not just me sharing all the shoes, but I'm a really excitable shoe seller. Like, I love selling shoes. They're the easiest thing for me to list, easy to put away, easy to find, easy to ship. So they make me happy. But let's do some of the clothes. This I actually got for myself. It's a little black, slightly cropped shirt, but it has a lettuce edge hem to the sleeves as well as the bottom here. This is from Madewell, and I actually just took off the tag because I wore this on a walk because I was in a sweatshirt. I didn't want to sweat everywhere. So I threw this on because it was the only t-shirt on this floor of the house, and I love it. It was so comfy. It's so cute on. What a find. $4.99, my friends. $4.99. And then you saw me find this on a new rack. This is a Lafayette 148 little sweater, and it's a really fun piece. And then it has this interesting asymmetrical design here on the back with that kind of cut going down there. It's in a size large. Lafayette 148 is a pretty expensive brand. It's pretty pricey, brand new. But this one I think is going to do really well because it is 88% linen. So it's majority linen, and I paid $4.99 for this. I'm assuming at retail cost, this probably costs them $200 to buy. So feeling pretty good about finding that for $5. And then this was an incredible find. I was so excited when I saw this. I do watch a lot of other people that specialize in vintage pieces that they sell online. And I used to sell tons of vintage, and I still do. It's one of my highest categories that I sell. But I was in love with this piece. This amazing little polka dot and flapper print dress. Is this not so sweet? It has little buttons at the bust line and then has a zipper on the side, flares into the skirt with all of this pleating and polka dots. It is literally so incredible. Like, it is an amazing Y2K kind of 90s style dress. I know this thing is going to go for good money. I'm assuming I'm going to list it around $75. I had something similar to this. I listed around that and also sold it for a good amount. This is also 100% silk. It's from Laundry by Shelly Siegel, and it's in a size 8, and it definitely screams vintage to me. I just cannot imagine somebody not wanting to love this piece with all the little flapper ladies on it. Like, it's incredible, so unique. That was a phenomenal find. For $7.99, I feel like $75 might even be low. Like, I feel like maybe I could even list that around $100 and probably get that as well. So while we're talking about some vintage pieces, I picked up quite a few fun vintage items this time. After I found that amazing vintage Disney t-shirt the last time I went to this Goodwill, I was pretty excited to find some more cool vintage pieces like this one. This is new at tags. So this, though, is such another Y2K kind of asymmetrical hem moment. It's a little tank top, and then it has all this really pretty sequin work up here in the shape of stars. Really cute. This is from BCBG Max Azria. It's in a size medium. It's the 2-strap top with drape in Sonar Wave Begonia. I just knew this was super cute. Size medium, new at tags, also 100% silk, and such an interesting, fun design. I feel like, again, I'll probably be able to list that. I saw a lot of good comps for BCBG pieces that were vintage like that, Y2K. I feel like a Depop girly is going to go nuts for that. I think I can list it around $50, and then I'll take an offer on it, but really excited about that. There's so much here. I'm trying to move fast for you guys, but this was a very eventful day. This is a pair of frame denim, which I am very selective with. This is a pair of less skinny jeans, which I would normally leave behind, but I have sold this exact same pair before. These are in a size 28, but they were a little unique in that they have this like flared denim here at the bottom. And I just felt like in white and a size 28, I can just imagine some lady that lives in Florida like loving these. So I feel like I have a buyer for this in mind. I feel like they will buy this. And if not, I have a friend that I think would actually really like these. These are $7.99. The comps look pretty good. I think I could sell them for at least $35. Maybe that was an impulsive buy, but I feel like I have a buyer in mind and I can see them purchasing it. Okay, another extremely exciting find is this vest, this kind of fluffy Sherpa vest from LL Bean. So excited about this. This is amazing. $5.99 for this, and this is what the tag looks like. So I think this might even be vintage LL Bean. It's in a men's size extra large, and I saw another comp for this, the exact same piece. It was a size extra large, but it sold on eBay for $75. So I'm thinking I can probably get around $50 for this. Size extra large is awesome. It's really cute, a nice fluffy Sherpa vest. So exciting. This whole haul is so exciting. Okay, let's go back to some shoes. I thought I was gonna lose my mind when I found these Paul Green shoes. I think I got this part on camera when I was looking at the Uggs next to them, LOL. That always happens to me when something else catches my eye. These are a really cute pair of strappy black leather sandals. And then you can see here the Paul Green logo. Looks really cute. These are in a size 6 from Paul Green. It also says handmade, love that. So a 6 is UK, so I think that's a size 8 for women's in the US. They have this nice little ankle strap going on, and then they say that they were made in Austria, which is pretty cool. really nice pair of heels. I'm jazzed about those. So maybe I can get around $50 for those. So I did say, well, I paid $176 for this haul. Between just the first 2 pairs of shoes I showed you, I think that paid for the haul probably. And then everything else here now is just good old profit, which we love. Okay, let's throw another pair of shoes your way. These I found pretty soon after I walked through the doors. They're a nice little pair of black leather booties, and I found them by feeling across every single boot to see which ones were real leather. These are a pair of Donald J. Pliner shoes. These were $7.99. It's gonna be hard to see the Donald Pliner logo, especially on the inside, so hopefully you can see it there. But these are in a size 6.5, which is a little small, but I think it still should do well. If it was a 5.5, I would have left them behind. But these are the Eden, E-D-Y-N booties, and I saw a lot of them listed and selling for around 40, 50 bucks. So probably list around 50 and hope to make at least $30 off of those. Then we have a little Free People top. I went back and forth, but I was able to find a stock photo of this and the name of this particular style, so I think it should do pretty well. A little eyelet detail to the flare sleeves. It's in a size medium, $4.99. I think I can sell it for 25, maybe 30 bucks. I found this Beyond Yoga long sleeve workout shirt for my husband. I was thinking about reselling it, and then I was like, you know what, this isn't Jeremy's size, and it's a men's outdoor voices piece for $4.99. Goes to Jeremy first for sure, but let me show you the close-up of the Outdoor Voices tag, and here's where it says Outdoor Voices on the back as well. Super nice piece. My husband is very spoiled with the amazing things that I can find for him. Then we have a pair of jeans from my denim brand list. I am making another brand list right now, so if you guys love those things, you've got another one coming to you soon. But this is a brand, I don't think I've ever picked this up, but I recognize it because of doing my brand list for you guys of the best brands of denim to sell online. This is the brand Edwin, which does resell for good money, should be at least 50 bucks, and it retails for a lot more than that. These are the Brie Slim Straight Crop jeans in a size 26, bottom for $7.99. Another, hopefully, around $50 right there. This one, my first time ever finding this brand, is this nice green kind of quilted looking pullover. Really beautiful kind of tealish greenish blue color. And then this is what the tag looks like, as well as the logo here on the breast. And it is from Moose Jaw, which I have talked about. I believe I put this in my best outdoor brands video, but I've never found it myself. This was $4.99 and it's in a women's size small. So pretty happy that I was able to find this. It feels so luxe. It feels like a scuba material, but like not in a cheap way. I love the color. I think it's in excellent condition. And the comps for these looked like they were going for around 35 bucks as well. So we're just racking up those, not necessarily small sales, but a $35 sale over and over again. Within 2 or 3 sales, that's around $100. So gotta be excited about that. This top I thought was absolutely lovely. And it is so unique. I thought this was fun. It reminds me of some of the brands that are sold at Free People that are like so much more expensive than the rest of the Free People website. Does anybody know what I'm talking about? That's what this kind of reads to me. This brand is Hope for Flowers by Tracy Reese. And I looked this up. It's sold at Anthropologie and other places like it. But this is apparently a pretty like high-end version of some of her pieces. Like, I don't know why it's called Hope for Flowers. If you guys are more aware of this brand than I am, let me know. But it appeared that these retail pieces from this brand retail for like over $200. So I got this for $3.99. It's in a size large. I think this is stunning. It's also 100% tencel. So really nice piece. And it also has a little plastic bag with a button still attached on the inside, which leads me to believe that it's never been worn. It's in great condition. So cute. Such a fun little piece going on. And I was able to find stock photos of it very quickly. So I think hopefully I can get like 40 bucks for a tank top, which I usually don't aim very high on tank tops, but that's a good one. So pleased with that. I picked up this 100% linen skirt from J. Jill, which I've contemplated leaving behind because I found so many things, but it's new without tags. It still has the pull attached through the inner tag, and it's in a size large, and it's a really beautiful midi skirt with pockets in a gray linen. I thought for, how much was this? $4.99. I thought I could sell it for 30 bucks pretty quickly, flip it fast. I resell a lot of linen pieces in general. It doesn't really matter what the brand is. And for it being 100% linen, I think that's gonna do pretty well. And it should hopefully sell pretty quickly. This is a swimsuit I picked up for $3.99. It has this nice stripe going on and then all this lace-up detailing in the back, and then it ties into a bow at the bottom, so it's adjustable. So this is a brand I've never found before, nothing I've ever bought to resell, but I literally learned about this brand, I think like this week. After I heard it, I recognized the logo, and so I looked it up, and this is an Albion swimsuit, which is great. A one piece, a lot of them are listed around $50, and a lot of them were selling between $30, $40. But for me, I thought that was so exciting to find something I just saw. It's got a cute little square neckline. It's got pads built into it. And then what is size? It's a size small, made in Guatemala. Really cute little swimsuit. I believe it's a navy blue and white stripe. Love it. Okay, then I'm gonna flash quickly through the kids' clothes I picked up to stash away for the future. $1.99 for this little red chunky knit sweater from Janie and Jack. I am on the hunt for expensive kids clothing for us, for when we eventually have children or adopt, and if we don't use them, then I'll eventually sell them and make a profit. This I bought for my friend who's pregnant, and she said she loved it, so I picked up for, it was $3.99, which I feel like dresses for like babies should not be $4 at the thrift store, but I thought this was adorable. It's got all these little ruffles, and it's from Old Navy, from 3 to 6 months. That is precious. I would have kept it for myself, except I did offer it to her. This one I am keeping for the future. It's from H&M, 3 months. It's 100% linen. Love linen. And look at the little riffled baby bodysuit. It's a flax color, really creamy. I love it so much. $1.99 for that. That one will be ours. I did find this little Zara puffer vest as well for a 2 or 3 year old Zara baby girl, and then it has all these cute little dragonflies and butterflies on it, and also has a hood. I thought that was adorable. I might let my friend who has a little 18-month-old borrow that. And then this is the one that is so exciting. I went to one last new rack before I left. It just came out. I looked through it really quickly, and this made my day. I am so excited. This was $1.99 for this vintage little Pokemon sweatshirt. It's so cute. My husband is obsessed with Pokemon. He loves it. When I showed this to him, I swear, I kid you not, I think he almost started tearing up. I wanted to tear up. It was just so sweet. This is probably something reminds him of his childhood. Made in the USA, size 5 or 6. And look at this vintage Pokemon tag. I will treasure this. This will stay in our family. I will let my sister use it when she has kids. Like, it's from $19.99. So precious. I actually was looking at some of these on resale sites, on Facebook Marketplace. They're all listed for like $40 or $50 for a children's sweatshirt that's vintage like this. So I felt like it was just a gift from the Lord when I was able to get this for $1.99. So precious. So excited about that. And then I did end up picking up those Helmut Lang jeans, mostly because I was excited because I wanted to share them with you guys. But I also am thinking about maybe returning them because I was looking at the comps and the comps weren't that good. But I was so excited because I love Helmut Lang. So I got a little bit brand blind, and I feel like I could probably return these and feel just as good. I probably shouldn't have bought them in the first place. But Helmut Lang and other pieces would have done really well. But these are a pair of black skinny jeans. This just is not the piece. And I also just noticed that one of the loops for the belt, one of them is leather. So I don't know if that's intentional or not. It feels like they might have had to replace one. So I might go through everything with a fine-tooth comb and make sure I want to keep everything to resell and then return anything I'm on the fence about. That's what I'm kind of thinking. Because the other thing, this I might return as well. My phone died, like I mentioned, so this is the only thing I bought without having any ability to look up this brand. I've never heard of it. It was $4.99, but it was this really nice looking black v-neck sweater, and it's from the brand Franco Ziche. I knew that the tag looked really nice, and I did pick it up too because it is 70% wool, 20% silk, and 10% cashmere. So like the fabric makeup was so good. I was like, okay, it's gotta be worth something, right? The comps are like $35, so maybe it's worth it. It was $4.99. I just don't think it's gonna be a fast seller. So that's in my iffy pile. I'm gonna put that to the side to think about for later. And then we have this piece that got rolled out on a new rack as I was getting ready to leave as well. This is from Lafayette 148. It's a size small, so help me wonder about this. Is this supposed to be like an oversized like boyfriend fit, or is it a men's piece? It is a quarter button down. And then Lafayette 148, that's what the tag looks like. It still has the tag from where it was resold on the Real. It does say a W as the first letter in its serial number, which means to me women's. So could be that. Maybe it's just an oversized piece. It's beautiful though. I love Lafayette 148. It can sell well. So grabbed her. I have this pair of Shelley's London shoes that I picked up. This pointed toe kind of tapestry looking shoe. Really cute. And Shelley's London, I've sold before for around $40 or $50. So I'm gonna hope for about the same for this piece. And they just are in a women's size 9, which honestly is my size. And now I'm like, maybe I should keep them for myself. They're pretty cute, but I don't think I need them. And then the last pair of shoes I picked up was this pair of orange and blue Nikes. They have leather, they have nylon. They're in a men's size 10. So they probably came from the same person as that other pair that was in a size 10. And I do think I also found these on the new rack. They're really in great shape. I did pay $10 for these, so I paid a lot for a lot of shoes, but each pair, I think these can sell for 50 bucks. And if I sold them for 50 bucks, that's about $30 net profit, probably after fees and all of that, which is still good in my book. Then I did pick up this little TNA tank top. I was thinking about giving it to a friend of mine because a little tank top like this probably won't sell for much, but TNA is sold at Aritzia, so I know originally this probably cost a little bit of money. It was $3.99, size extra small, kind of like a light lilac color. I think it's really cute. A pair of Madewell jeans. I feel like I found a ton today. These are a skinny jean, but I left behind so many skinny jeans, like the 9-inch, the 10-inch high-rise skinny jean, but these are the curvy high-rise skinny in a size 25, and anything in their curvy line does better for me than anything else, and so I decided to pick them up because they were curvy. $7.99 for those. Those I'll probably list around $40, and then I have 3 vintage pieces and a dough blender. I got this for 69 cents. It's from XOXO though, so I was excited about that for me. And then 3 vintage pieces. The first one is this vintage Disney t-shirt, which I thought was really cool. It says Robinson on it, which means to me absolutely nothing. Like, maybe it's from Meet the Robinsons. Is that even Disney though? It might just be like they had all these different last names printed on t-shirts for you to be able to pick up. I'm not sure. But this is from Mickey Unlimited, which is the exact same tag that I just saw on another vintage Disney piece that I listed today. So I'm like, it's probably just sold at Disney and then, I don't know. It was $2.99. It has a little hole on the bottom. I'm planning on maybe cropping it. That's kind of what I'm thinking. It was pretty cute though. And I feel like I could sell that for 25 bucks pretty easily. Now, this piece was on a new rack, $4.99. This is cool. Now, it might look to you like it's missing some pieces, but I found another photo of a different piece online with the exact same wear patterns. So I don't think it's from wear. I think it's intentionally designed like this to look the way it is. This is a vintage Santa Claus sweatshirt, which is actually really cool. Like, it's pretty neat. It's a vintage Hanes sweatshirt, and you can tell from that tag that it's older. It's a unisex size extra large or 46-48. Made in the USA, and it looks to me like single stitched. I would say this looks more like a men's size large nowadays than an extra large, but I think this will do really well. Like, I can imagine some of the the grungy boys that you see at the bins like totally rocking this at Christmas time. I think that could sell for 40-50 bucks, and I only paid $4.99, so not bad. And then the last piece I have here is this incredible vintage sweater, which I think, again, a grungy boy from the bins could totally wear this. This was $4.99. The reason I picked it up is because I saw this tag and I just realized it was really nice. It's vintage, but it is Nanny Bon of Italy. And then it is 41% mohair, 25 acrylic, 21 nylon, and 12% wool. So a mohair and wool blend. Very cool vintage sweater, and it says it's in an Italian size 50, which to me it just looked like an extra large, maybe an extra large. It's a men's sizing for sure, but I think it's gorgeous. And let me give you a little bit of the texture up close. It's really interesting and really fun. I think that's gonna do well too. Like, maybe I saw some comps for around $35 to $50. So that's where I'll list it, and then of course I'm going to take offers on anything because I am an offer queen. I am always accepting offers. I forgot the very last piece that I found. I was there at this thrift store yesterday filming this video for you guys. And then I found that bookcase, which I'm in love with. I've been looking for a barrister bookcase, It was fabulous. I love them, but they're so expensive. Usually they cost like around $200. Even on Facebook Marketplace, it's hard to find one for a good deal. And that one was $60. And I fit it in my small cart today, and it was quite the win. So when I went back today, that's where I picked up a few more of these pieces. Most of this came from yesterday, but today I just loved the look of these. I thought these were so pretty, and I was not gonna get them. But then after I picked one up, I was like, you know what? On a whim, I should look to see if these are worth reselling because I think they're beautiful. We don't need more glasses. But look how gorgeous these glasses are with the plaid. They are so beautiful. I did a reverse image search on these. They're also really heavy. When I did that, I saw that these are actually very expensive. And there were 7 of them there. So I bought each one. These were 99 cents a piece, so I spent $7 on these. When I did that searching for these, apparently these are vintage Ralph Lauren glasses with cut crystal or cut glass, something of that nature, with this plaid tartan kind of print on them. And they are listed for crazy amounts. I have seen a set of 2 listed for $200. I saw just one single glass sell for $50. So I have 7 of these. I feel like this might be even the best find of the day. I don't know how I'm going to do shipping of these. I'm wondering if maybe I'll just list them on Facebook Marketplace, maybe get a little bit less money, but then I don't have to deal with shipping. If you guys have any tips of what I should do about these, let me know. I also am tempted to keep them because they're beautiful, but not super practical, and we already own a lot of glasses. Like, I don't need them, so I think I'm gonna sell them, but I don't know, help me out. Should I ship these on eBay? Will I get more money for them that way? I don't know, but oh my goodness. I know it probably doesn't come across on camera how cool they are, but in person, they are awesome. So, woo, what a haul. That was a lot. I tried to move fast for you guys. I tried to give you guys some more shopping experience in the actual store with me. It did backfire a little bit with all of my cameras not working, but hopefully next time I'll be able to get even more footage for you. I did listen to you guys. I asked you guys for input on if you liked that coming thrifting with me footage more, and you guys all answered that you wanted to see more of it. So I'm gonna try to do that for you. If you guys enjoyed today's video, then make sure you hit that subscribe button so you don't miss any more, and also give today's video a thumbs up. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys are having an amazing day. I hope you have an amazing rest of your day, and until the next video, bye.